CoRE is a unique project, the transformation of a disused pottery factory to a sustainable conference centre and place of learning. The project has many different design features to showcase different methods of retrofitting existing buildings with carefully selected retrofit products and technologies that are compatible with the historic fabric of the building. Purcell were the architects bringing together our skills for repair and new build design. The Enson Works building was a derelict pottery factory with 4 large brick kilns. As part of CoRE, the building has been converted and upgraded to form the main conference spaces, demonstrator spaces and workshop spaces for the project. The main conference space seats up to 100 people. We were very keen to maintain the open feel of the original factory space. Purcell's design strategy for this part of the building was to show how an existing complicated masonry building constructed with no thermal insulation can be upgraded well beyond building regulations to minimise energy use. Insulation has been returned by 1 metre where internal masonry walls, floors and roofs abut the external fabric. This significantly reduces heat loss at thermal bridges. The 3 kilns that are internal to the building are reused to provide efficient mechanical heat recovery ventilation. Hot stale air rises through the kilns to a heat recovery unit concealed in the upper chamber of the kiln. The heat is then transferred to temper incoming fresh air. All external walls have been dry lined and fitted with Passive House secondary triple glazing. This supplements the repaired single glazed crittle windows, retaining an important part of the character of the building. The glazed bridge connects the new entrance building to the main spaces in the former Enson Works pottery. We've used contrasting materials, particularly glass and oak, to differentiate old and new. The existing concrete roof has been overlaid with external insulation and waterproofing. The building also has both electricity generating PV panels and solar hot water panels to preheat hot water for domestic purposes. The building also has a green roof planted with native species plants, which can be viewed from the stairwell. This is the America Hotel. Purcell's design strategy for this part of the building was to rebuild to the original design and demonstrate how a typical Victorian building can be thermally upgraded without changing its external appearance. The inside spaces are open plan and we used very thin unit double glazing in the reproduction sash windows. The building has been reconstructed from record photographs and drawings, reusing these reclaimed materials, supplemented by new to match the original materials as closely as possible. Kiln 4. Purcell's design strategy for Kiln 4 separates it from the main building envelope. The north gable wall is constructed with frameless structural glass to allow external interpretation of the space, and also as the building originally continued to the north, so there was no solid wall in this location historically. This part of the building is also separately open to the public, housing a small museum. The ground floor workshops were designed for Stoke-on-Trent College as practical learning spaces to teach building skills to the next generation of tradesmen, with particular emphasis on sustainable materials and technologies. Students enter the teaching spaces through the plant room, with glazed screens allowing the building's technology to be seen and monitored. CoRE has provided a very successful and popular conference and event venue. CoRE has also been the venue for Purcell's first conservation school. The project achieved Refubishment Excellence certification and has an A-rated energy performance certificate. The project won 2 REBA awards, the LABC Award for Best Change of Use, and was a finalist for the Building Magazine Building of the Year Award.